So with that bar, we always stuck with that vibe and using that term to help our career because we're manifestors. We believe in a higher power, and we believe that God leads the way for our career and everything we do. So we just put that first.
To piggyback off of that, in my opinion, like we're all musicians, like in music, in some type of way, if you really love music, you're gonna want to tap into other sources, and music is universal, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome back to the Living Banter Podcast. I hope you guys are super good because today we have an incredible guest. Over 100,000 monthly streams on Spotify, hundreds of thousands of streams on different platforms from Brooklyn, New York, all around incredible guys. It's ISO Indies. Welcome to the podcast.
Peace. Thanks for having us.
Awesome, man. ISO.
ISO.
Nice, man.
Sweet.
ISO. So let me hit you up with the first question. So where did the name ISO Indies come from? So I'm a photographer, so I know about like the ISO being like the, I don't know how to describe it. I was once told it was like fake light in a camera. Is that where it comes from, or is there some other story?
You could, I'll piggyback off of you, and I'll give you some.
Yeah, my connection just is simmering down now, so I can hear you guys clearly now. Well, the ISO Indies represent isolation from all negativity within the world itself. You know what I'm saying? So the ISO has multiple meanings to it. It means, it's a piggy off of isolation, and it is also a meaning of in search of. You know what I'm saying? In search of a goal or whatever you're chasing, a dream, or you know what I mean? The Indies represent us being from West Indian background. I'm from Jamaica.
Okay.
Dilla's from Trinidad, and we're independent. You know what I'm saying? We're an independent artists, and that's just a little to define us.
That's really damn, man. Like that is some
That's
powerful
powerful.
meaning behind it. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ISO. Don't forget the dollar sign, man.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, guys.
I
Hell
love.
yeah.
But when we
I was
work,
gonna ask.
when we work with a lot of photographers, though, they do say that though. So it's funny that you mentioned they do bring the ISO. So that's funny to say that, James. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, man. I definitely feel you.
Awesome. And you guys just dropped the album not too recent ago, but Speak It Into the Universe. God, your music is incredible, but where did that name and the whole concept of the album, how did that filter into your guys' minds and into your writing?
So we have a track called Church, and that track, I say a bar in my verse where I say, speak it into the universe. In this game, I'm a student first. So with that bar, we always stuck with that vibe and using that term to help our career because we're manifestors. We believe in a higher power, and we believe that God leads the way for our career and everything we do. So we just put that first. But as far as that term, we use that for everything. Whether we go into the studio and we like, yo, this track gonna come out fire. We like, yo, we speaking into the universe. Or if we be like, yo, this project about to do numbers. Watch, we speaking into the universe. So it's us using our confidence and just projecting it into the world. You feel me? So that's really what that is about. And that album right there, that's special because we tried something new with that one as well. We tried to cater to our audience, but give a broader feel to our music because we make a lot of different kind of music. We're very versatile artists as well. So the project, we just wanted to give that feel with the project.
Yeah, I feel that. So I see like a constant theme with you guys is just like positivity. And really that's like mad inspiring, especially as someone like me who writes music. And interestingly enough, I'm actually a rock musician, like rock and like punk. So actually sitting down with like it feels like across the table from like a hip hop artists and stuff like that. I mean, I've listened to some of your guys' music, and even as someone who does rock, I can appreciate, how rap works and how like flows work and things like that. Because I mean, it's not too different from singing. It's just like a different way of doing things. You feel me?
You said
Nah,
it.
it's not too far off.
Yeah, you said it. Flow, bro.
Yeah. And I mean, even myself, I'm getting more into like more electronic sort of vibes so that I can implement certain things.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even my man Machine Gun Kelly came in from being a rapper to doing like pop punk, and he still has those sort of elements from. And the thing is, I like that about him is that he's mixing that rap into his,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To piggyback off of that, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all musicians, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, in music, in some type of way, if you really love music, you're gonna want to tap into other sources and music is universal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So not just to piggyback off the
100%.
theme of it being like speaking into the universe, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
just the fact that everything is connected in genre in some type of way, whether you listen to pop, rock, or pop, hip hop, or whatever you listen to in a way, you know what I'm saying? It's connected into some type of way, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the same creative way that you have to tap into to create that music. You have to put your emotion, or you know what I'm saying, or tap into a certain mindset to bring out those lyrics or those feelings and to put into that music in a way, So yeah, like it all comes back full circle, you know what I'm saying? We're all connected in some type of way, whether what genre you listen to,
Yeah, I feel that.
So
Definitely
true.
feel that.
I love the passion that you guys have for music and the story behind it, because you almost get these artists, or they think that, oh yes, I like music, I like doing it, but they're missing that passion of like what the real reason why they're doing the music. So I wanted to ask, what ignited this passion for media and the music industry that you guys have? Where did it all start?
We got to take it back from when we first met each other, actually, you know what I'm saying?
Let's
But
do it.
besides that, we've always had a passion for music before we actually met each other, you know what I'm saying? I could tell my story, and then he could piggyback in on how we connected and our two worlds were brought together. I grew up in church, you know what I'm saying? I went to church all my life, you know what I'm saying? In a way, when I was in my younger days, my grandmother used to force me every Sunday, wake me up and be like, yo, you gotta go to church, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you guys can relate, but
Yes,
in our household,
sure.
that was mandatory. So it started there, in the sense of like where my love for music has grown in a way. So I started creating gospel music off rip, you know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
So then I basically formed a little group in church around that time. When you if you love music, you're gonna go through these different levels and experiences of going through.
100%.
So at that time, I was in a little four-man group, and we started a little group in church. And by the time I got to high school, I met this guy. It was like ninth grade. We were in English class, and we were sitting in the back of in the back of the class, and we were very like, me and him were very introverted, you know what I'm saying, in a way, but we just connected off rip because we had a lot in common, you know what I'm saying, like off rip of us being West Indian. Oh, you from Trinidad? Oh, I'm from Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? So we connected that way. Then in the sense of the talk for music started to pop up, in the sense of like how, I told him that I rap. He's like, oh, where you rap? He's like, oh, I freestyle, I rap too. I love music, you know what I'm saying? So we just connected in that way, and we became best friends at that time, you know what I'm saying? So that was 10 years ago in high school, you know what I mean? So now we just continued doing our thing. So at that time, my step pops, he was like a mentor towards me. And remember, I was doing gospel at the time. He used to come to church with me, my mom and my grandmom and stuff like that. So he was into the music field in terms of sonically. He knew how to control the boards in terms of like, you know what I mean, mics and
like a sound engineer,
like
you could say.
Yeah, sound engineer. So I took Bill over there. I used to go over there after school some days, and he would help us in a way, like motivate us and build up confidence within us, and because we didn't have the confidence that we had today. You know what I'm saying? It took a
Yeah.
lot within that course of those years for us to really figure out who we are and what we're capable of. So at that time, we used to go over there and just practice, and we were listening to a bunch of instrumentals. At that time, it was a bunch of that was the instrumental eras. A lot of people were dropping mixtapes with instrumentals and stuff like that. So those are the sounds that we used to rap over, like, you know. And we just connected that way, and we started off as our first name before ISO Indies. Well, our names was Swag and Splash. We used to call my name was Swag. His name was Splash. You know what I'm saying? So it was like you know what I mean? Yeah, that was like our high school days and stuff. So by 2014, I would say we've dropped music every year since then. But by 20,
you gotta.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. You could piggyback that.
We dropped a mixtape in high school. You feel me?
Nuts.
High school, and that really gave us confidence. I would say that gave us the confidence because our peers, they got to listen. These are people you go to school every day. You see them every day. You see class. We dropped that mixtape, and like everybody downloaded it. Like everybody in the high school was like, "Yo,
that's mental.
Like, yo, I like this song." That gave us confidence. That made us say, "All right, nah, we gotta keep doing this shit."
For sure.
Yeah. You know, everybody is telling us. So that right there, that mixtape.
Yeah.
A journey to a
like fire.
Yeah. So we dropped that mixtape in high school, and that was the start of who we were. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like just being together as a unit and being one as a duo. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first body of work and music we ever put out, and people loved it. So at that time, it was no streaming platforms, and we used to have to upload your music to like a zip file and allow people to download it and stuff like that. So I would say in the first day we got like 100 downloads or something like that. I believe, because you have to.
That's a lot back then.
We was dedicated in promoting, you know what I'm saying? So we sent it to everybody that we knew, and we like download this, and people connected to us through that. So that's what people knew that we had real talent at that time, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, yo, these guys are dope. Y'all gonna go far, you know what I'm saying? And just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So the course of those years, we dropped within Swag and Splash, we dropped about 3 projects under that name. By 2014, we realized that the industry started to change, music started to change, and within our career itself. So we like, yo, we have to come up with a better name for ourselves that, you know what I mean, that would define us, because people know we have talent, but I don't think people would take us serious under that Swag and Splash name, you know what I'm saying? But that's where we started. So that's a part of us. So by 2014, we defined ourselves as ISO Indies, and we dropped our first EP under that name. And every year since then, we've been dropping music. You know what I'm saying? We've met a ton of producers, built a bunch of relationships through just music itself, and we were very dedicated and just, I mean, we loved it. We were making no money from music and investing in ourselves a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Going to the studio, just going half up on studio times and cab rides and everything, just with everything. You know what I'm saying? So and here we are. I'm talking to you guys.
That's fire.
Yeah, man. I have to admit, I also have like a similar sort of story. So, back in like 7th grade, round about then, I met one of my friends, and both him and I had been playing guitar for roughly 3 years. And from there, I started to, play some songs with him. And when we hit high school, we, played for our school assembly. But what was interesting was we played songs like Highway to Hell and Smells Like Teen Spirit. And the school just went crazy and all that. But the problem is, when I started doing like my own sort of ventures, people always like put me down, and they're like, nah, you can't sing, you can't do this. And I'm like, fine, sure, whatever. I'm going to, and like during the course of high school, I learned how to sing a lot better, so that by the end of it, and especially this year, because it's my first year out of high school, I actually like started really working on my own music. So like I've written at this point in time, I think like 8 or 9 songs that I'm like ready to spit out into the world. But man needs to get his studio time first, needs to get all that down.
Get your voice.
And Yeah, I can relate to the fact that like people actually came up to me and were like, "Hey, we liked what you did in assembly, but we actually listened to
Mm-hmm.
we found some of your tracks on YouTube, man." It's like, what is that?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Listen, it's the passion for it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like once
Yeah.
you dedicated and you're passionate about a craft or a goal, a
Yeah.
dream about something, then you're gonna find your way. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start off probably rapping, and you may not
Yeah.
know how to rap at first, but you get better at it. Or you might find that,
Takes
damn,
time.
no, rapping is not for me. But I
Mm.
love playing instruments. Let me dabble into
Yeah.
making beats or something. You know what I'm saying? And then you
Mm.
jump into making beats, and now you're a producer. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you play instruments, you play bass, you play piano, you play whatever instrument you play, you know what I'm saying? There's some type of way, if you love what you love music, or you know what I mean, since we're talking about that, you're gonna find your way in the industry to find your niche and be like, this is what I like to do. I mean, this is my passion, and I'm very passionate about it. So
Yeah.
that's what we are, bro. We're very passionate about our craft, because no
Awesome.
one helped us in a way to get us where we are now. You know what I'm saying? We met people along the way, but it was our drive and our dedication to actually, you know what I mean, influence us to, and you know what I'm saying, get where we are. And we're back to back with this, you know what I'm saying, in a sense of like we realize that it's just us two in our brand, you know what I'm saying. So we gotta push our thing. Nobody's
That's
not
powerful.
gonna work as hard as we are, you know what I'm saying. So you know what I mean, it's dope to actually see people from all over the world actually reach out and say, yo, you guys are dope. I want to see y'all blow up. Or why don't you have as many views as this person? You know what I mean, we're getting there. We're not there yet, but we're getting there in due time. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
And it's gonna be magnificent to see those people that are fans now stick with us till we get there, God willing, and be like, wow, I was following
Yes.
you guys from the start. You know what
From
I'm
the
saying?
start.
So that's
Definitely.
just that's what it's about. People fail to realize that in this music world, or this industry that we so call in, you know what I'm saying? It's not a race. You know what I'm saying? It's all about really finding your way and sticking to it, and just moving with that, staying in your own lane, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not
That's
a
awesome,
sprint, it's a
man.
marathon.
Yeah.
Takes time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we're talking about like, you know, passion and all that sort of thing. So I want to ask, who are the bigger artists who you look up to inspire your passion and to really get you going?
Yeah, you could piggyback off. I tap in.
We like for Ant is J. Cole. For me it could be like Drake, but you know, we like those type of artists, Kendrick, Big Sean, Wale. We like old school Redman, Method Man.
Love it.
You know, Mob Deep,
Black Star.
Black
You know what I'm
Star,
saying?
like Gang
You know what
Star.
I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah, we listen to everybody.
fire.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we
Yeah.
listen to everybody.
Kanye, Mac Miller, Andre 3000, Nas,
Dang.
all those people.
Biggie, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's being from Brooklyn alone, you know what I'm saying? There's so much talent from our city
So much.
alone, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to live up to, in a way where it's like, I take a piece of this artist or that artist in a way, and you know what I'm saying, you listen to it, especially if you grew up on it and grew up listening to those artists, you know what I'm saying? It just comes, it sinks in you in a way, and you find your wave, and people be like, oh, you sound like this person, you sound like that. It's just because you have an ear for it. You was listening to that person or grew up on it.
Yeah. And what's interesting is like when I saw you guys were from Brooklyn, I'm like, yeah, these guys, they're legit. They know what they're doing.
Proud of
That's dope.
It's rooted.
Coming from Brooklyn, bro, you have to take this serious, because two, it's a lot of footsteps to follow in, as far as like that paved the way, that people look at like, yo, this dude is like a legendary artist / MC, and you take this. That's why you see, like, as far as us being positive, we take this shit so serious, bro. We don't play with this. This is not a joke to us at all. We know how hard it is to really get to where we are now. We didn't even scratch the surface yet. We're still scratching right now, but we have so much further to go, and it took hard work to really get here. So that's why we just really, like, we look up to them, and we look at things they might do, investments or ways that they might have did things outside of music as well. So you see, because we got our merch too. So it's like just find avenues and things to really dip and dabble in to keep ourselves on a successful path.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's so awesome. I was gonna ask, you guys have a great collection of merch line, and I saw Make the World Go Round. Like, this is actual fire. So what caused you guys want to start some merch?
I'll say that again.
What made you guys want to go into merch and start that collection?
So we did. Do you guys know what Afropunk is?
I'm aware of Afropunk.
Yeah, so Afropunk, they do festivals and they do a lot of those like big shows, and they bring artists out, and they usually throw it in New York. Sometimes it's in like Atlanta. They branch out and they have it in other places, but out here they usually do it. So they were doing a thing. They did this thing called Battle of the Bands, where you had to submit your music and submit yourself to that, and really put yourself out there as an artist, and you have to compete with other musicians and bands to make it, and you have to get votes, and you have to tally up votes to pass people to even enter the competition. So that really helped us and really fueled us to make merch. That doing that process and us wanting to people to champion us and have people support us and show up and really have us on their clothing and stuff, because this is our new logo, but the old logo we used to have was this logo right here, which is funny. I'll show you, but it's this.
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
Literally, this logo that used to be the logo on all of our clothes, and you know, so it motivated us, bro. And we was tired of wearing other people's stuff. It's like we spend us as individuals, we all spend a lot of money on other brands, and it's like that's because certain things that we like. But if you own it yourself and it's yours, it just the feeling is way more better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I definitely understand that.
Hits different.
But really merch, to piggyback off of that, merch ties a lot into fashion ties a lot into into hip hop alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So as far as it started with sneakers, you know what I'm saying? And then as an art rapper, you see them always, a rapper wants to be blinged out or dressed in designer in a way, and you know what I'm saying? But as years go by, you know what I'm saying, you see that merch has a lot to do with an artist, you know what I'm saying, brand, in the sense of them pushing a brand or making a profit or making some type of another stream of income into their brand in a way, you know what I'm saying? So besides performing and streaming and dropping an album is merch, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. So the way we tied that our merch into who we are is like the I represents the I, the dollar sign represents the S, and the world represents the O, which is ISO. You know what I'm saying? So that's how so cool. It's just you know what I'm saying, us putting out our music, you know what I'm saying? And people, you see how you guys support our music, people be like, damn, like I really like these guys' music. Let me support them and go, actually, I want to be part of this ISO world or this ISO thing that they got. So you could buy a hat or a shirt or a sweater, a hoodie, or whatever you want, you think, you know what I mean? And just rock that. And you feel like you're a part of the team in a way. You feel like you're a part of the ISO nation, you know what I'm saying? So it's just all a part of branding, you know what I'm saying? It took a lot and for us to understand marketing in a sense of just being an artist or being a duo in a sense, because we have no manager, we have no label, we're strictly independent. So it's a lot of game soaking up to really understand this world that we're trying to push forward. And it's two of us, you know what I'm saying? So we always thought that artists that were out there doing their thing, which is only one artist, you know what I'm saying? They pushing, they doing their thing. And we always felt like, now we have to maximize in a sense of us being a duo and really put our foot on the game's neck in a way where they need to recognize our talent, you know what I'm saying? And put some respect on our name, you know what I'm saying? And so it's all about maximizing and marketing, you know what I'm saying? So the merch does really good for our brand and it's really dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We take pride in rocking our own thing, and I'm sure other people do too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
a lot of people support it out here, and a lot of people around the world actually tap in and say, "Yo, y'all merch is dope. Y'all music is fire too." So it ties in together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
And it's all about just building a brand, you know, like
exactly. You know,
I know some
Getting
of
the word out.
Yeah, I know some of our friends, also a group of rappers, they're known as BBG. It's Blessed by God. They actually, the first time I saw like them out wherever was when they were wearing like BBG, like their own merch, and I was like, what is this, guys? And then they're like, oh yeah, it's a group
It gets
that we're
people
a part of."
talking.
Yeah, exactly.
And everywhere we go, we always have on some type of ISO drip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and it's always cool to stay updated and have multiple, more than one. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
yeah. It's always cool to have more than multiple ones. So, you know what I mean? We take pride in just updating. We have about 2 or 3 logos. You know what I'm saying? That we you know what I'm saying? So, because eventually we wanted to have our own store or our own thing where people can come and just like, yo, I want to cop some merch. I want to cop this. You know what I'm saying? So, listen.
While we on here and he's talking about a store, I just got right now. We're gonna be dropping.
Plug that.
New album. We're dropping a new album next month.
Yo.
November.
Guys, link in description to their website. Sign up.
Yeah.
The first word right here, but I had to throw it out there. No, the next project is a continuation of Speaking Into the Universe. And I'm gonna tell them the title, man. It's called
it's called Dynamic Duo, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, a whole nother level out here.
Hey,
guys, stay posted. Check them out.
I got the exclusive right there, so you know.
There we go.
ISO on the move.
Yeah.
Shout out to we have producer from Cali. The producers the producer that produced Speaking Into the Universe, he's from California. And then we have another producer that they don't even know each other. He's from Cali as well. So they both produce separate albums for us, you know what I'm saying? So we're excited about all the new material that we have to put out to the world, you know what I'm saying? Because people always, it's like, people have such a short attention span these days. It's like, you know, we put out music, they be like, yo, this is dope. When you guys dropping another one? You know what I mean? We're going to keep them coming. So this is our way of just really keeping it going, you know what I'm saying? So until something hits, until somebody recognize or love what they love, you know what I'm saying? So
keep the coal burning. Yeah.
Yep.
It's nice,
Yep.
Really awesome.
That's so awesome.
We'll leave all links and all that in the description, guys. Go check it out.
Yeah, guys, check it out.
Oh, yeah, damn. Now you just got me hyped.
Where are you from, Caden?
Me and James is from both in Cape Town.
Cape Town, South Africa.
South Africa?
Yeah, man.
Y'all, that's crazy, bro. Wow.
Born and raised.
Wow, bro. So
that's motherland.
That's where y'all at right now, like.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you guys discover us again? I heard about us.
So on YouTube, lots of like top YouTubers actually use you guys' music. I'm not sure if you know about this. And I was listening to Yin and Yang, and I was like, yo, this is mental. There's no ways this hasn't gotten like 500 million streams on Spotify. And then I started to check it out, and I'm like, yo, these guys are fire. I have to get them on the podcast.
Okay. Yin and Yang, yeah. That's the one right there. It goes for sure.
Yeah, we reached out and here you guys are, man.
Bro, like you gotta be genuine. That's why we said, you know what I mean, what we gonna talk about? Let's just keep it genuine, at least get to know each other and before anything, and you know what I mean? And there's a lot to talk about because this is our first time actually talking and conversating. So it's really dope for viewers to see this and actually for us to even know, you know what I'm saying? Cape Town, that's across the world.
Yeah.
Different continents right now, you know what I'm saying? So for the music to reach that far, for you guys to actually enjoy it and be like, wow, who are these guys? But
trust, guys,
really
there's markets here for you guys. So trust me, if
we
you guys ever get big,
we
you better come here. I better be getting some tickets to your guys' shows.
Bro.
Listen,
Yeah.
we could.
Tell y'all now, we got y'all. Like that's a plan.
Yes.
Come on.
This year, you know, COVID and everything happened. We
Yeah.
were supposed to tour this year. We wanted to like do a little
Yeah.
tour and reach out to certain places that we know people would, you know, come out to. But God willing, you know, 2021 next year we could set some up. But y'all, we got y'all, bro. That's y'all on the list.
Yes. You'll
Hell
see
yeah.
me be repping your merch. Trust. Trust. If you guys go
100%.
there, I'm
Let's.
buying your merch.
Gonna be tripled in that. It's the best.
Yes, man. Yes. So we've got roughly
But
about like 8 minutes left. So, Kane, why don't you hit us with something as, you know?
Yeah,
as
I
we can
just
kind
wanted
of
to
wrap up,
ask,
sort of.
what is your guys' like ultimate goal, or what is your vision for the future for ISO Indies, and where you want to take the music industry and how you want to influence it? Just some powerful last words from you guys.
I think the vision is, like you guys said earlier, you know, we speak a lot of positivity in the music. So we just want that to come back, man. We don't want, I feel like it's nothing wrong with the music, and music is music. Everybody should have their lane to make whatever type of music they want. But we feel like this type of music is not out there a lot, and it's not favorited at all. A lot of people don't speak things like, you know, positively. They don't put messages in their music a lot. It's just a lot of just
So
watered down, quick, fast music. And we just wanted people to connect. We want people to have somebody they could look at and say, yo, I went through that too, or I went through something similar as that. And we want people to be able to connect. So the thing with our brand too, and just everything, is really about just staying away from the negative and bringing the positive.
Love that.
We want to start up, you know, we got our label, so we gonna definitely try to in the future, if we could sign anybody, bring anybody, that would be dope to have that. Of course, Ant said it earlier, you know, start up a store as far as that goes, and help people out, man. It's just like each one teach one. We feel with this music, we don't ever want to feel like, oh, we got too big to do. Nah, bro, we want to we a part of the community. We for the people. When you hear ISO Indies, you gotta remember, we for the people. We not bigger than anything, bro. We all one. Everybody is equal, you know. Just because we artists, that don't mean we above and beyond nothing, bro. Because we all human at the end of the day. So our main goal is, bro, is just bringing this unity, bro. Just bringing everybody together and unifying our relationships through the music and connecting ourselves with our brand to the people.
That's powerful.
Yeah,
Sure.
that is mental.
Love that.
So what I was saying is, as someone who's through high school listened to the genre pop punk, where it's basically like a lot of, you know, us trying to get, because the pop punk community is all about, you know, how we all are friends, we get along together, we kind of just we all go through our problems together, if that makes sense, you know.
It does, bro.
Yeah. And I feel that with like,
I'm back on. I didn't hear anything you guys were saying before. Apologies.
No problem.
Apologies.
Yeah, what I was saying is like the pop punk community is very much the same. The scene community is very much the same, where we all just trying to like get through all our problems together, because the worst thing in this world is just being alone. And I feel like music really brings people together, you know, be it rap, hip hop, be it pop punk, rock, you know. I feel the whole ultimate goal of music is to actually just to get people together, to unify, and to actually, you know, just spread positivity.
Yeah, bro. Because it's enough bullshit going on in the world already, bro. To add on to that with this music, and the thing about it is, like, you know, a lot of us as individuals, like Ant said, we might be introverted, we might be a little standoffish, but when we all in the same field and we bring our worlds together, we could create so much greatness. Is crazy. It's beyond our imaginations, because we're so like, I don't know him, I don't know her, I don't know what their intentions are, but it's all about communication. When you communicate and you build up that rapport with one another and you come together, sky's the limit, bro. So I agree with you.
So true.
The community music, they definitely are the same, and it's all about togetherness.
Yeah, definitely.
Love that.
Yeah.
And Ant, what did you want to say as we wrap up?
Yo, Conscious, you got anything to say before we wrap up?
Oh yeah, my bad, yo. My phone was tripping out. I'm at work and I work in the cellar in the hospital,
Yo.
so my service goes in and out.
That's
But
awesome.
man, just to piggyback off of what what he's saying is just listen, we our vision is just to keep building relationship. Like we just met you guys just now, you know what I'm saying? There's good vibes and put out good energy into the world and it will be reciprocated. It comes back full circle in a way, you know what I'm saying? Even between each other, you know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to be a duo. People might think that it's easier in a sense of just the fact of like, oh, it's two of you guys, but we deal with a lot of egos, or we battle with a lot of egos amongst each other, or just people trying to come into our world or in our circle or in our music scene and try to put their input to distract us from a goal or a purpose, from staying focused instead of adding on to what we have to offer. You know what I'm saying? So our goal is just to keep building, you know what I'm saying? And build as much as we can till we have a bigger empire, you know what I'm saying? And if we have to stay independent until we get some type of, you know what I'm saying, we gonna keep doing that. You know, until people gonna keep asking us 5 years from now, yo, why y'all not this or why y'all not that? We good, cause we're taking the stairs. You know what I'm saying? We don't. A lot of people don't have no foundation. They don't have no foundation in the sense of what they're built on. You know what I'm saying? They just go all the way up without experiencing each level of knowing how to handle and certain things, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we're so positive. That's why we're so like headstrong about like, you know what I mean? In the sense of putting out good vibes and energy to the world, you know what I'm saying? So
from all negativity, they keep
there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Love
you
that.
feel me?
That's brilliant.
So that's where it sums up at, bro. That's where it sums up.
Right.
Iso, thank you so much for joining us on the Living Banter podcast. You guys have been a total blessing to us. And here in Cape Town, we're going to keep on listening to your music and turn that up. It's been awesome. Is there anything that you guys want to plug? Any socials? Just hit us with it.
Everybody watching, follow us at ISOINDIES, ISO Indies. Check us out, isoindies.com. Subscribe to the mailing list. Go follow us everywhere. We'll follow you back. Some places, not everywhere. I'm not going to lie. You feel me? It's all certain places. We'll definitely show back love. Run up the YouTube.
And stay tuned. We got more coming.
More
coming.
coming.
Guys.
Thank
you guys.
Yeah, it's all love.
No
Thanks
problem,
for having us, man.
Cheers,
Thank you. Guys, link in description. Check all this stuff out. Go send them some love. ISO, it's been awesome. See you guys. Have the best day.
Guys. Cheers.
All right, bros. All right, James. All right, Kaden. Nice meeting you guys. Later, man.